Zero brokerage trading account Aliceblue open பண்ண description link click பண்ணுங்க.
E-box colleges ஓட photography contestல participate பண்ணுங்க, prize win பண்ணுங்க.
There is so much negative content on OTT platforms right now that it is too much negativity, too much violence, too much unnecessary sexual content. We have sexual content in our film also, but it is... I was not happy because at that point the actor in me was suffering a lot. It was not getting a chance. People only were casting me in roles which were only about looks and at the being glamorous aspect of me. The first time I had a child, it was twins. Lots of diapers. When they started walking, I was running in every direction. I lost so much weight just running behind these two boys. A strong incident in my case, both my parents, I lost my parents together. We lost one of our children together. So for me, it was all losing these 3 deaths in the family led me to a big shock.
Hello. Hi.
Hi Agni.
How are you doing? How is the lockdown thing going on now?
Lockdown is crazy. I'm in Austria right now. And here we've been under lockdown since the first week of March. So it's been literally a very, very long lockdown and now hoping for things to open up a little bit slowly.
So what made you say yes for season greetings? Let's talk about season greetings now.
For all those who are here, Season's Greetings is my new film and it's now available on Z5 Premium and Z5. The film has received a lot of good reviews, so I'm very thankful because it is my comeback film and I need all the support and love possible. Honestly, I did not want to come back to films, to tell you the truth, but it was my mother's last wish. She passed away. I lost my parents last year, so it was one of her last wishes that I go back to cinema. And that's why that's the time when I met Ram, the director of Season's Greetings in Dubai. And he narrated the film to me, and you know, one of the most important aspects of the film is the mother-daughter relationship between me and my mother in the film. So I thought it was a sign from above and I said yes to it, and the rest is history.
What is the film about? Can you give some insight?
Yeah, it is a very beautiful and poetic film. It is a tribute to the legendary filmmaker, Bengali filmmaker Rituparna Ghosh, who was also a transgender, and he died during his transition. And this is a beautiful and poetic film about different kinds of relationships. The relationship of a Muslim man and a Hindu girl, the relationship between a mother and daughter. We also target homosexual relationships in the film. For the first time in history of Indian cinema, we have a trans woman casted in a transgender role. So that is also there. So it is beautiful. It has got Rabindranath Tagore's music and all the things are rather nice. Yes.
So let's talk about the response that you've been getting for season greetings.
We are getting such wonderful, reviews and praises. We have received all 4 and 5-star ratings, and we've been so blessed. Everybody's work has been appreciated, from Ram Kamal's direction to my work, to Liletji's work, from the newcomers' work. So I'm so happy that everybody in this film, even cinematographer, is appreciated, which is a great achievement for a project on the whole, that everybody gets a mention. I think my mother is blessing me for wherever she is. And and most importantly, the film has touched fans, the hearts of fans. You know what I would like to say, Agni? There is so much negative content on OTT platforms right now that it is, I think that it is, there's too much negativity, too much violence, too much unnecessary sexual content. We have sexual content in our film also, but it is a demand of the script. It's beautifully shot. It's not sexual violence. It's romantic sexualism, which is necessary between the relationship of a man and woman. It is poetry. So if you're looking for something positive to watch during this lockdown, definitely Season's Greetings is a film to go with.
So what was this break for you like? This break must have been something very special to you in aspects of your personal life, but how do you consider this break to you as an actor?
It was fabulous, the break. I had been working, when I took this break, Agni had been working since the age of 15 non-stop. I had been in the limelight. So for me, it was a big breather because I was very tired by the end of it all, and I was not happy because the actor at that point, the actor in me was suffering a lot. It was not getting a chance. Because of my background of being Miss India and being a Miss Universe runner-up, people only were casting me in roles which were only about looks, and there was no content. Whereas the actor was concerned, it was very difficult for me to convince directors that give the chance to the actor in me. People just wanted to capitalize the way I looked and at the being glamorous aspect of me. So I did some great films still. I did some amazing films like No Entry and Golmaal Returns and Apna Sapna Money Money. But I still felt that the actor in me was not given a chance. Only the beauty queen in me was given a chance. So, and I was tired and exhausted, and I took a break. And I'm glad I took that break. There are no regrets about it. I reached a point when I met my husband. I said, no, this is enough. I want to enjoy another season of my life. And I did. I lived in Singapore, lived in Dubai. Now I'm living back home in Europe and Austria. I was blessed with 2 sets of twins. I've been working. You know that I'm an LGBT activist, so I've been working with United Nations. I've been doing all this wonderful work. And while I was doing all this, my mother was like, always, you have to go back to films, you have to go back to films. And when she passed away, somehow the last conversations that we had was that, Celina, go back to film. So I did that. And I'm so glad I did this film by Ram Kamal. This film is my debut as an actor, not really my comeback, but it is my debut as an actor. And I'm very happy that the film is receiving great reviews.
So how does it feel to raise a twin?
That's a good question. I don't know any other thing. The first time I had a child, it was twins. So it was crazy. Lots of diapers. When they started walking, I was running in every direction. I lost so much weight just running behind these 2 boys. And then I was blessed with twins again. I think the only difficult part of having twins is the pregnancy part, because especially if you're tiny and you have a very big tummy, it's difficult to walk. But besides that, they have been such a wonderful blessing. I really am so blessed to have twins. Yes.
As you mentioned, you've come out of a difficult phase after your parents' demise. What helped you to come out of that situation? Maybe it will be of help to people who are going through a difficult phase now.
First and foremost is, if you feel that you have depression and it is interfering with your daily life, then you must take medical help. And also people need to understand there is a very big difference between psychiatric problem and psychological problems. So you may just need to go to psychological counseling instead of going to psychiatric care. So don't think I've gone mad or am I going mad or things like that. This can happen to anyone. This can happen to someone who's very fit, who goes to gym 3 times a day. I was that person. It's a chemical imbalance, hormonal imbalance in your body. Something happens in your body, your whole chemical makeup changes, and you start experiencing very low phases in your life. And this is triggered by a strong incident. In my case, both my parents, I lost my parents together. We lost one of our children together. So for me, it was all losing these 3 deaths in the family led me to a big shock. But the good thing is that if you go to a doctor and if you surround yourself with positive people and support it with exercise and meditation, you can definitely overcome it and become much better.
So let's talk about your childhood. What was your childhood like? Your father was in the army, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, that's right. So I come from 4 generations of armed forces, with my brother also being in the army. And it was an incredible life. It was a simple life. We did not have sports cars and Ferraris, but we had a great and blessed life. Life in the armed forces is very nice. I grew up in some of the most beautiful parts of India, which are unimaginable and not touched by people at all. So that was very nice also. And I was brought up with a lot of love and care, and that was wonderful. I learned a lot about living within means. I learned a lot about loyalty, patriotism, and I learned a lot about people in the army are very glamorous, by the way. So I learned all my training in glamour came from my army background.
So how would you describe your experience being in the beauty pageant contests?
That one was very interesting. It was fabulous. I won Miss India on the 27th of Jan, and I remember in 1 minute my whole life changed.
Yeah.
It was such an empowering, such an incredible moment of my life. I will never forget that. And within 1 month of that, I was in Puerto Rico at Miss Universe, and I was not one of the tallest contestants, so I was very worried, and still I became a runner-up at Miss Universe. So I was very happy because it was one of the most incredible experiences of my life, and meeting also so many beautiful women, the most beautiful women from around the world during these pageants. I got to do so much of philanthropic work that I wanted to do, and I got introduced to films thanks to being a beauty queen. So everything worked out for the best.
So, what are your plans in the future? Are you planning to continue your films in OTT, or are you planning to do mainstream films in Bollywood or some other languages? What is your plan?
It doesn't matter if the film is OTT or it's in another language. I just want to do good scripts and work with good technicians. It is because I have worked all my life. I've worked since the age of 15. At this new phase of my career, I want to work with great technicians. I want to work with great directors. I want to do interesting scripts. Now I can experiment. I've reached that point in my life, by God's grace, where I can experiment with all the things that as an actor that I wanted to do before. And Season's Greetings has somehow given me that platform to be able to pursue these things. So yes, you will be seeing me, but I will not be doing like 10,000 things. I will be doing 1 or 2 things a year, which will be, and I want to do different languages. I want to reach different people. I want to do something in German. I want to do something in Tamil, which I have not done before. I want to do something in Bengali. I want to do something in Punjabi, you know. So I would love to do other languages also, which I do have a knowledge of. And I think that all Tamil technicians, all Tamil directors, they are very, very evolved. They're very future forward. The work culture is very good. Actors are brilliant actors and actresses. So this is an opportunity I'm really looking forward to in my future endeavors. Yes.
It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Please watch Season's Greetings, a tribute to Ritu Pornogo, streaming now on Z5, Premium Z5. Agni, you were wonderful. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pleasure talking to you. See you. Please take care. Stay safe.
Thank you. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
ஜீரோ brokerage ட்ரேடிங் அக்கௌண்ட் ஆலிஸ்ப்ளூல ஓபன் பண்ண டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் லிங்கை கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க.
இபாக்ஸ் காலேஜஸோட ஃபோட்டோகிராஃபி கான்டெஸ்ட்ல பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணுங்க, பிரைஸ் வின் பண்ணுங்க.